Namaste and welcome to my practice from yesterday, 7/23/2020. I speeded it up 100% through a good portion of it because, to be honest, it wasn't that great of a practice for the first hour or so. You could see me farting around with all these different props, and it just wasn't really happening for me. I wanted to share that with you to show you that it you really practice for those full few minutes when everything really comes together. And I slowed it down for those moments to explain a little more about the things that I think were interesting, which I would say the first hour of this was not interesting. This was a 2 hour practice. I thought I was done when I meditated, which was what you were seeing, me lying on my stomach there, 30-minute meditation, speed it up to, really short. And then it seemed like it finally started to come together at that point. This is slowed down. This is at regular speed. I wanted you to see the pace that I'm practicing at. You can't really see that when it's speeded up so much. This is my interest right now, slowing my practice down in very simple postures for very long sustains. So this is low energy. I can keep my arms up for a really long period of time without it really hurting me or feeling difficult. And that I find interesting to do. You'll notice as I'm working that my head, that I'm turning it down and then up. I'm observing tension at the back of my neck throughout my practice. You can see it starts to feel tense, so I move out of it. You can see on my face when the expression, when there starts to be tension in my face. And so here I'm working gently until I feel that my neck is starting to take strain. I move out of it, and then I try to move all together, arms, neck, head, the chest, down to my waist, the whole thing being a complete expression of energy. I enjoy these. This is just what I've been doing lately instead of splits and handstands and things like that. And then I'm doing a tantric breath work, which I mentioned yesterday in my email. I wanted to show it to you, so this is it at speed. I do 20 Kapala bodies. I don't know why I settled on 20, but that's what I do. And then this is energy lock. So here I'm in Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and Jaladhara Bandha with breath retained. And then you retain it for as long as you can. And then sort of swoosh, let the breath come in. I learned this from Yoganand Michael Carroll, who was told to me the person that I should study with if I wanted to practice as close to as how Swami Kripali practiced. So I took this workshop with him. It developed from Tantric yoga. There's a lot of new translations of Tantric's text. He's involved with one of those, and what this practice originally started out as Tantric yogis going into the woods and doing things to just scare the bejesus out of themselves, like sit in the woods all night long when for sure there were dragons there, or sit near a funeral pyre with all the spirits and stuff. And so they decided that maybe they could do something a little more accessible and they developed these practices with these breath retentions, and it's designed to break through sort of inner blocks, to break through your own limitations. I've been going through a divorce. I've been finally feeling like I'm ready to start confronting all those emotions, stop sort of running away at this point in my life and experience those things. And so I like this practice a lot. It just helps me to get in touch with this core at the center of myself and start to break through some of those limitations and beliefs that somehow constrained my life, and I'm just trying to feel what they are. So here I'm doing the same breath mastery work within downward facing puppy pose. This is another pose I've been loving to explore lately. Long sustains of downward facing puppy. I usually will start my practice with this these days. And then I wanted to go into dog, and this mat is kind of slippery. I don't use mats that much. And this one just seems like it's, still a little slippery. Probably needs to be broken in more. And then I just kept the camera rolling because I just wanted you to see, like, I had a snack, and I do, it all went quickly. Sometimes practices just sort of have some just sitting around time. So that's the end of the practice. I hope you enjoyed it.